Aam Aadmi Party is to write now to the Election Commission of India on the arrest of the Delhi Chief Minister. India Bloc leaders to also meet the Election Commission is what we are hearing. Paulamy had spoken about it. The opposition rallying like never before. Mamata Banerjee has spoken. Today our India Alliance will meet the Election Commission to express a strong objection to the deliberate targeting and arrest of opposition leaders, particularly during the MCC period. MCC is the Model Code of Conduct period. But that's what Mamata Banerjee has said in support of Arvind Kejriwal. Parties are in fact approaching the Election Commission, talking about the arrest of the Delhi Chief Minister. Abhishek, in fact, this has been raised by Abhishek Manu Singhvi in court already, saying that on the eve of elections, you arrest the Delhi Chief Minister. Formally approaching the Election Commission of India at 5 this evening is, in fact, all of these parties of the India Bloc that have come together. Abhishek.
Well, certainly this is the time when the India Bloc is showing its solidarity with Arvind Kejriwal, but it's a very tricky situation, especially when it comes to the Congress party, because it was the Congress party's former Delhi president and former Union Minister Ajay Makan who was the first one to actually do a press conference with all the details about the alleged Liquor Gate scam. Now the Congress leaders are going there in solidarity and showing their support to the family, but you see there is not much of protest in Delhi. The call for protest was dealt by Delhi police, and the group of protesters who tried to come near the Rouse Avenue Court or near BJP office were picked up by Delhi police and were sent to different police stations. So on ground, the Aam Aadmi Party cadre is alone. There is no support from the India Alliance on the ground. In the protest, there is no support, there is no manpower behind it. So all Aam Aadmi Party is doing is trying to garner support, but support on social media and voter turnout in sympathy is there are two different things. So of course when they are in coalition, they will speak the same language, but there has been issues which were, it's a tricky situation for India Alliance now.
Well, absolutely. I'm just going to come back to you in a moment from now. Abhishek getting us those details. Paulamy also continues to be with us. Once again, there is zero corroboration by the Enforcement Directorate, also underscoring the point that how can you trust an approver blindly? He in fact is the most unworthy friend, is the argument that Singhvi is making in court. Paulamy.
That's right. Nalini is, of course, reporting on those proceedings that are taking place in court right now. Abhishek Manu Singhvi, who is representing Arvind Kejriwal, has just said an approver is the most unworthy friend, if at all. Regarding Kejriwal, there is zero corroboration by the Enforcement Directorate. So what, earlier we spoke about Sharath Reddy, then we spoke about Raghav Magunta Reddy, who is YSR CP MP Magunta Srinivasulu Reddy's son. He, in fact, also turned approver. What Singhvi says that all those who turn approvers develop back pain, and then the Enforcement Directorate never objects to their bail. In this case, what he is pointing out as far as Raghav Reddy is concerned, he says that Raghav was arrested apparently for criminal conspiracy. He says, I never even heard of Buchi Babu and others, the CA of K. Kavita. While hearing Raghav Magunta's bail application, it is recorded that his wife tried to commit suicide and is in the hospital. His statement was recorded in July 2023. On August 10, ED does not object to his bail barely 2 weeks later. So all those who turn approvers develop back pain, and then the Enforcement Directorate never objects to their bail, is what Abhishek Manu Singhvi says. It seems like we are Alice in Wonderland. Article 21 means something else for the Enforcement Directorate. Confession caused by inducement cannot be allowed. Confession cannot be via inducement, threat or promise of something. He is what... an approver is the most unworthy friend of all. Now, this is what Singhvi has said so far in court.
All right, details, in fact, from the court, Delhi's Rouse Avenue Court, even as these arguments are being made by Abhishek Manu Singhvi, that continues to be a top focus story right here.